Hey guys, Sawyer here, and here's another video. So what I thought that I could do was, I already did something similar to this on my other channel. It was top 10 drummers, but now I'm gonna try something a bit different. I'm gonna try in my opinion, the top 10 rock bands of all time. So number 10. Alright, so number 10 is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And this might be an artist, if you want to complain in the comments, but bands and artists, that'll be in the list. So, number 10 is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. If you heard songs like Breakdown or Running Down a Dream or Free Fallin' or Learning to Fly, which is my favorite, then if you've heard those songs, you know that Tom Petty's a good artist. Number 9. At number 9, we have The Clash. And I like The Clash because they have a lot of good songs, they have great musicianship, and they made some of the best albums in rock, like London Calling, or even just Greatest Hits, because Greatest Hits are always good. And also, songs like Train in Vain, or Should I Stay or Should I Go, help them increase their popularity around the world. Number 8 is David Bowie. I think that David Bowie is a good artist because, well, he had many images of his career, and he had some of the best hits in rock and roll, like Changes or Space Oddity or even Ziggy Stardust. He's one of those musicians that doesn't have a bad song. Number 7. I think for number 7, this is a hard one. Give me a second, because I didn't really play on this list. Alright, I thought of one, and I thought a little bit ahead of the list. Number 7 is The Guess Who. The Guess Who they're from, I think, Winnipeg, Ontario? No, not Ontario. Winnipeg, Manitoba. And they're just a good band. They're almost like a super group because they have Randy Bachman and Burton Cummings in one band. It's not just those two guys, but if you can have those two in the band, that is pretty good. Alright, number 6 will be up next. Number 6 is The Who, and The Who have great hits as Who Are You, My Generation, and My Generation is an anthem. So, if you don't already have any CDs or, I don't know, records or vinyls or 8-tracks or cassettes of The Who, you should definitely get one, because The Who are a band that are worth listening. Number 5. So number 5, I would say, is Led Zeppelin, because songs such as Good Times, Bad Times, that is one song, or Stairway to Heaven are just some of their best hits. Alright, number 4 is Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd are a great band. They have great musicianship. They can really write songs, and if you want to find a new rock band that you haven't already heard of, If you haven't heard of Pink Floyd, yeah, you should probably check them out. Alright, number, I think 4? Yeah, see, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, so or is this number 3? Give me a second. For number 3, we have the Beatles. And I know what you're thinking, Sawyer, why didn't you put the Beatles at number 1? We'll see number 1, and don't skip the video if you want to see what the number 1 is. So, the reason why the Beatles are at number 3 is because they're not my favorite band. I mean, they're a great band and all, it's just they're not my favorite, and I don't know, it just, I don't think that they're the best band in rock, so, yeah. For number 2, we have the Jimi Hendrix Experience. The Jimi Hendrix Experience are just full of great musicians. Drums, Mitch Mitchell. Lead guitar, Jimi Hendrix. And this is the classic lineup. And then on bass they had Noel something. But his first name is Noel. And yeah. And now for number 1. Number 1 is The Doors. I don't know what you're thinking. So the Doors have been gone for more than like 40 years. Yeah, I know they've been gone for 40 years, but they're my favorite band of all time. They're one of those bands that don't have a bad song. They're just epic. If you've ever heard them live, I've never seen them because I'm way too young. Or they've gone and